Hello everyone, Jairam here. In this video, we are going to learn about for loops in Python. For loops is a very important, you can say, iterator. Wherever we have to iterate a list or a string or any set or tuple or array, for loop will be always used. So this is the important iteration uh, method, you can say, or technique. Whenever you will have to use in your program, you will use for loop. So let us see what are the different operations we can perform using these for loops. So here, looping through a string, the first topic we are going to discuss. Like here, I have written for x in hello world and then printing x. So it means from the hello world, the for loop is extracting one character at a time and I'm printing x. So let us see how it's work in the code. So I'm writing here for x in hello world print x, right? So let me run this one and you see what happened here. It's first h, then e, then ll, then o, then space, then world. It's printed one by one all the characters from this string. So this is how you can iterate uh, a string through the for loop. Now next, looping through a list. So when we are studying about the data types, we have already learned about what is list. So list basically it's enclosed between big bracket and the value can be numeric or string. So here I have given and we can do the same. I'm giving here the list, but we can use the list, tuple, dictionary, set, or a string. We have talked about the string. So in the example, you can see here is the cities Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai, and what I'm doing for a city in cities, print city. So from this list, I'm extracting one element of the list at a time and printing the city. So let us see how this works. So suppose I have one list cities equal to uh, Delhi, then Mumbai, then Chandigarh, right? Then for city in cities print city, right? So let me clear the screen. So you see, if I run this program, what the program output is Delhi, then Mumbai, then Chandigarh. So what is happening? From this list, for loop is extracting each value, each item from this list in this city, and I'm printing city, right? So this is how you can iterate over a list. Similarly, if you want to iterate over tuple or dictionary or set, you can do that one. Now next point is Python for loop with range. Range is a very important function in Python, and generally it's used for, like, we have a range of numbers, and from that range we are getting the values. So if you see the definition here, range n generates a sequence of n integers starting at 0. So if you're writing range n, it will always start from 0 to the that number of items, n number of items. So it increases the value by 1 unit until it reaches n. So let us see. Like here I've already mentioned that range n generates sequence of numbers 0, 1, 2, n minus 1. Yes, if you see n minus 1, it means it's started from 0. Suppose that range is 5, value of n is 5, so the output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of elements will be 4. So here if you see, for index in range an statement. Then we'll have to put some statement what we will do after running this for loop. So here index is the loop counter, right? So let us see what is here with an practical example. So I'm just commenting this one, and suppose I'm taking one example for index in range 5, right? I have to put colon print x, print index, right? I'm just printing the index. Basically it start from 0. So let us see, the value printed of index is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is how you can see generate the sequence of the numbers, and you can print from range. Now in the previous example we are just given the number range n. Now in this example we can start from wherever we want to start and stop wherever we want to stop, right? So if you see here for index in range 1 to 6 index, so I can start from 1 here, right? Previously we are by default starting from 0, but I can start from here. So let us see if I write here 1 to 5 and then print. You see what it printed. Let me clear the screen for better visibility. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how, if you are setting the start point, and this is the end point. So number of elements printed is 4, because this one not included, and number of elements will be 4 because it's starting from 1, right? So this is the for loop under the range. Now next, like if you have a start and a stop, you can also put the step, like how many increment you want after the one value in the range. So we have the format is range, start, stop, then step. So let us see with a practical example. Suppose that my value is from 1 to 20 and then step 2, right? This is a step, this is start, this is end, and this is the step. And let me clear the screen. Let me clear here. And if you run this program, you will see it's a start from 1, then step 2, it's jump to 3, then 5, then 7, then 9, then 11 till 19. So this is how start, end, and step works, right, in the range. So hope you are clear about the range in loop with the for. Now next is the break. What is the break statement? What is the break statement? Sometimes we are iterating over a loop, over a list or set or tuple, but suppose that at certain situation I want to terminate my loop so that it should not keep running. So in that situation we'll use break statement. It's a keyword of Python, so it's a reserved word. So let us see with an example how it works. In this example, the given example is like there is a collection list of cities, and from the cities I am printing city, and if city equal to Mumbai, my program this for loop will be break. So Delhi will be not printed, right? So let us see how it working. So with example, I have already the city list, right? And for city in cities, right? And if city equal to Mumbai, Mumbai, I'm writing here break, right? previously you can write here print city, right? So let us see what is the output of this program. Clear. And then I'm running the program. You see here it's printed Delhi, then Mumbai, and Chandigarh is not printed, because when it is reached city is printed, but first it took the Delhi, then Delhi printed, then Delhi is not equal to Mumbai, so it's not breaked. Now Mumbai, city is Mumbai, this for loop is the break works here because the condition is true here, and once the break executed it will get out from the for loop, so it's not reached to the Chandigarh. And suppose that if I'm printing here position of here I'm changing like print here, what will happen? So it will only print Delhi, and let us see, you see only printing Delhi because it's breaked, but I printed only when condition is true, condition is false. So because if city is not equal to Mumbai, till it will print, and once city is equal to Mumbai is breaked and city was not printed and break statement executed, it means it's get out from the for loop. So this is how the, if you differentiate that where I should put the break after printing or before printing, and output will be different, right? So this is how break statement works. Now continue. Suppose that break was just terminating the our for loop, but continue is a little opposite of that. Continue, if some condition is true and you are putting continue, our program will skip that from any action and it will continue to the next. It will not break. So let us see with an example, and in the same example you can see here, instead of break I am putting here continue, right? So let us see what will happen, and I'm taking this one here only, right? So let's properly indent it, this one, and let me clear the screen and run it. So you see here it's printing whether condition is matched or not matched. If condition is matched Mumbai, then it's still continuing. So it's printed every values. But suppose that I am putting this one here. So let us see what is the output. You see little difference. It's printed all, and here printed only Delhi and Mumbai, because when Mumbai was matched, it not reached to here. It's returned to the for loop. So this is how continue works. Wherever continue is written, that next statement will not execute it, it will return to the for loop, right? Now nested loop. So nested loop is one also the important thing when our especially in data structures, or you will deal with a different type of sorting algorithms, or you can see those things in the while you're doing programming, or will do in future. I'll create separate video on those. Nested for loop will be like one for loop under another for loop. So this is the nature, like I have a list of numbers, then alphabets number. In one loop I'm taking this number list, and another one I'm taking the alphabet list, I'm printing together. So this is how, considering that both the loops, one loop under the another one, I can print. So let us see with an example how it working. I am taking here, suppose that I'm just commenting this. Right. So let us take one number list number list equal to, I'm creating one list 1 comma 2 comma 3, and I'm taking, sorry, it should be equal to, and then care string, care list equal to A, then B, then C. Here exit clear, right? So I have two lists here, and now in another loop, one under another loop, I'm going to print. So for number in number list, right? So I'm taking this one, so it should not complete with any. Then for care in care list, right? Then print num comma care, right? Num, not num, it's num. So let us see the output. I'm running this one. You see how it's executed: 1 ABC, 2 ABC, and 3 ABC. Like it's taking 1 from this one, and it's running 3 times, and taking 1 and 3 times loop running for the care list. So that's why it's with 1 it's executed three times loop was executed. Similarly, the next time it will take the 2 from here and 2 ABC. Similarly, num will be increased to 3, and inner loop will be executed 3 times, and it will print 3 ABC. So this is how loop for loop within another loop works. Now, if for loop is empty, we can use pass to avoid error. Like sometimes in our programming, there is chances that our for loop is blank, or due to some regions that is empty, we can use this one. So ignore this example. I'm creating here how it will work. So suppose that due to some regions I do not want to print anything. If I have for loop and try to run this one, you see it will start to give error. Like, but if we here write the pass, it will not throw any error. So due to any reason your program is, or this is blank, or this is blank, and do not want to execute anything, you can just use the pass here, right? So this is the role of pass. If you not, because after for the for loop always looking for the next statement to be executed, and you have nothing to execute, you can use the pass. Now next, Python for else. It's also very interesting one else for Python provided by the creator of Python. Here you see for like the else clause is executed only if the loops runs normally. Like if you have 4 items in the iterable and process item, if successfully executed, then the else statement will be executed. So like our example was here, like cities. So we are printing, suppose I'm printing here print city, right? And here I'm putting else print all cities printed, right? So if you run this one, let me clear then for better visibility. You see Delhi, Mumbai, Chandigarh all are printed, and also the else part executed. All cities are printed. So this how works is it will print all the city, and once this is executed, it will print. But if you due to some reason you have put the break statement here, right? Then in that case this will not executed. So what will happen here? One time CT will be printed, then break executed, it will not reach here. So if you run this one, you see first Delhi is printed, then it is a break and else part not executed. So else part for the loop is always executed when there is no break, right? If for block is executed successfully and there was no any break. So hope you like this video, and I have mentioned lots of things in the for loops, and I'll come with a new topic in the next video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and like my channel for giving me more encouragement to create more and more video for you. So see you in the next video. Till then, have a great time.